Back now with Johnny's Burn. Johnny had some horses qualify this week. He's got Northern Blizzard starting to race. He's trying to figure out where he's going to put all the 2-year-olds. I said, you can race them in with 3-year-olds if you want this week, or you can wait till next week and hope they start riding 2-year-old races. We'll see. That'll be up to Johnny. Arches Rainbow don't be doing either this week or next week. I would say not this Friday, but next Friday you'll see Arches Rainbow being to qualify. Blue Bayou Dio looked great this week. Sylvain said a little rough at the start. Same when James lost her the week before. James figures if we just take the Murphy off the inside, puts it on the outside, that she'll be fine. We'll see. We will see what takes place with Blue Bayou Dio. Century Invictus, another decent qualifier. I mean, obviously when we spend a lot of money for a horse, you just expect them to go out and look like monsters. It doesn't always work that way. I don't think anything's wrong with Century Invictus. I just think with the money we spent on him going into the qualifiers, we have expectations, but that doesn't mean that they won't come to fruition soon enough. It's not like he looks terrible. He was a closing third in 58, I believe, the other day. I thought the horse looked pretty good. Garden State Dio made a break the other day. She is coming over here to Northfield Park to visit me, and we're going to work on her over the next little bit. I suspect you may see a qualifier out of her a week from this Tuesday coming. You'll see it come. Again, I'm not too interested in getting the New Jersey horses down for the only horse in our barn, realistically, right now, unless Blue Bayou Dio goes out and has a big mile. Hey, unless she goes out and has a big mile, the only horse I see going there realistically right now for the Sire Stakes at the end of the month is Unbeatable Kemp. We'll see how that plays out this week. But Garden State Dio coming over to us. Now, Kathy with an I is listed in Johnny's Burn, but Kathy with an I is right now at Winterwood Farms. I'm embarrassed. I don't even know where Winterwood Farms is. Mark Adams does a great job, and he's got her out at Winterwood. Mischievous Rose, they found a couple of, which is good. I was worried that plug mucus that they saw when they scoped her was allergies. That's a problem. What it actually was there was 2 forms of bacteria in there. They can treat them both. They've started treating her. You won't see her this Friday. You'll see her again next Friday. So that's good with this filly. Northern Blizzard will race on Tuesday. I told everybody I thought he could win next week. After a closer look at the class, it's a stiff bunch of horses. I still think he'll race good. I mean, he tried a 57 running over horses the whole way. I suspect he'll come back with a 55 mile or so. I'd like to see that anyway. We'll see. But Northern Blizzard could be any kind of horse from here on in. As James said the other day, there was an awful lot of gold horses in that race. Resolute Bay, good qualifier from the Little Red Bugger. He's going to race next week. I believe Johnny was thinking of maybe Grand River. We'll see how that plays out. Stonebridge Dolce also is coming over here this week to see me. She just needs to be in a pack, right? Now that we have horses qualified, there's not a lot of horses to train with and school with. In fact, I don't even know if they are schooling other than race horses. So a bit of an odd setting to be in right now with Stonebridge Dolce, but we can bring her over here to Northfield Park and get her squared away, I believe. Taiwan On isn't there either. She is over here right now. She's qualifying Tuesday at the Meadows. Twinkle in Her Eye qualified pretty decent the other day. I still would like to see a lot more from this filly, but I wasn't disappointed with what I saw the other day. I thought she was pretty good, and Will to Win Hanover is obviously on strict stall rest for at least another 3 weeks, maybe a month. She had a line in her foot, Ollie, a crack in her foot. So not a hoof crack, like in the bone. So they had to give her 90 days in the stall. She's going to miss the whole season.
90?
Yeah, 3 months, 90 days in the stall. And then if her foot looks good, what I told everybody is she gets turned out in a small paddock so she doesn't go crazy and hurt herself. Then a week later, go in a medium paddock and then turn her out in a big pasture and let her really fill out and aim for 2022 with her. So that's where we're at with all of Johnny's horses. We'll be back in a minute. We get the small barns. We still got Jason's barn and Mario's barn. Be back in just a minute.